All right. Yeah, we're recording it so that the people that cannot attend tonight can take a look at it. Okay, so what I'm going to say is that thank you, judges, for taking your time to do this very important job. We have 72 video contestants, but the good news is that we have so many contestants. The bad news is that we crash our site for a while. And we'll fix the site, and the viewer choice is ongoing until April the 15th, the tax day. The All of Us video contest is a powerful platform for Asian Americans to share their stories and to assert that all of us belong right here. We'll record this video for those who cannot attend tonight. Okay, here are the instructions for the judges. I'll send this out after tonight, after our discussion, after you have question and answer, and then I'll send a clear set of instruction to you, okay, so that you can work on it. But first of all, you go to the page that you can see all the sites. So if you click on this link, it will take you to this page. This guy is okay. So all the video are recorded on this page from 1 to 72. Okay. Okay, let me click on this number 1, Romero Morales. He submitted in the first one.
The first submission.
First submission. And then it will play it. Okay. 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 Okay, this is the thing. So if you go down here, the instruction is that they can submit 150 words or less to describe the video. Some of them did a good job here. Some of them did a so-so job. So this is part of your determination to see whether they have done a good job. So if you go to the first page, then you see all 72 video are listed in the order they came in, okay, more or less. Because last few we crashed our website. Actually, that's only according to Amy who compiled this. It's only 68, 69, 70, and 71 are really late, right? Is that correct, Diana?
The last 4 are the real late. Last 4.
Last 4 are late. So you might want to consider, that, other than that, everybody came in on time. Are there any questions on how to get to the video to look at and score? Okay.
Oh, are you saying that the last 4 should not be judged at all?
No. They're not they're not so late that we have to penalize them heavily. But if they're good material, we should also could put them in consideration. But if they're of equal quality with other stuff, then we'll penalize them for being a little bit late.
Okay.
They're only late for one day or 2. Yeah, they should be judged, but just let you know that they are late.
So okay. Some of them might be our own fault because the last day there's a whole deluge of video coming in. Here's another one. I'm gonna. Okay, I just shut up the so you can go over them. Okay, now I want to let you know that
we see the spreadsheet, Joe. We see the spreadsheet on the screen.
You see a spreadsheet, but I was going to show the judges.
The form. Yeah, we saw that, but it disappeared. We saw that previously.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's go to this one first. then if you click on that, oh, how do I do this? Wait.
Do you want me to share? I can do that.
Yeah, why don't you share?
Okay, I can share this group. We divided the judge to 2 groups. So I'm gonna share this
Why
on
don't you
the
share
screen.
that?
Sure, I will share that.
Then I'll come back to this one. Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna share.
okay,
So this is the 2 groups.
okay. The group one are the odd number. Okay, let's say David Louis is on group one. So you just do the odd number, 1, 3, 5, and so on. And the group two, Richard, you do the even number, 2, 4, 6, 8, until you get to 72. Okay, so you don't have to do all 72 of them because there would be a lot of work. So we divided into half by putting some of you in odd number and some of you in even number.
Maybe you can put on the instruction even
yes,
number video, odd number videos.
Yeah. I'll send out instruction telling which judge is responsible for the odd number, which judges are responsible for the even number, not even numbers. So
Oh, sure.
okay, now let me go back to my sharing.
Hello, Beth. Good to see you. Go ahead, Joe. You can share right now.
How
You
okay,
click
all right, I got it.
screen share, green
Okay.
screen.
Okay, if you click on this, if you click on this link, then you come to the judges scoring here. Okay, the first thing you do is you go to the column 1, row 1, put your name there. Let's say I put my name, Joe Wang. Okay, so that everybody knows this is my scoring. Okay, and then for the first video, you say the maximum point is on inspirational content is 3.0. So this guy did pretty good. I'll give him 2.8, let's say. And then the storyline, maybe not so good. I'll give him 2.0. 2.0 on that, okay? And then the creativity, I can give him, let's say 1.12. Oops. How come this thing comes?
You click.
Okay. All right. Okay. Creativity, I give him 1 point.
Joe, on the storyline, it should 2.0.
Yeah, it should be 2.0. Yeah.
Should be 2 point.
Yeah.
A dash, you put a dash, so that's why.
Yeah, I know. I screw up. 2.0. Okay. For creativity, let's say I give him 1.7. And for technical skill, I give him 1.2. This is just plain number 1.2. Then it will automatically add up to the total.
You click the total. You click total, it will come out. Just click down the total.
Yeah, I know. I want to reduce the spreadsheet to be so that okay, the total is 7.7. Okay, so some of you would do the odd number, some of you would do the even number, and the one that are marked yellow, highlight those are the youth. You have 2 groups. Remember, one is the adult, one is the youth group. When you score them, we said that for the youth group, we will not judge them as harshly on the technical skill. Technically, the youth did it themselves, we give them a little bit more break. So those are the how you score. After you score this, you save this and send it to me in 1 week's time. So the youth entries are highlighted yellow. There are 72 entries, evenly divided into odd numbered judges and even numbered judges. Some of the entries have exceeded 60 seconds. Some of them are, a couple of them are 2 minutes. So those guys should be penalized because they didn't follow instruction. But some of them are just 1 minute and 2 seconds. Well, so we can give that consideration whether they have exactly 1 minute or less, or they go over a little. And some of them has not include a 150-word essay. Okay. So the scores will be added up for selecting the top 10 contestants. Return the score sheet to me by Thursday, April 11. You have 1 week to do this. Are there any questions so far? Any questions so far on how we?
Joel, if they exceed 60 seconds, how do you penalize them? Like minus what? I mean, do you put an asterisk or what? How do you do that?
Well, when you take to the technicality, let's look at why are we doing this? We look for story that is inspirational. We look for stories that are relevant and so on. If they follow everything and they're over 1 or 2 seconds, and if they are still very good video, we should not, we should consider them to be in the finalists. If it's, so we have to have some judgment here. But to be fair to everybody, if they stick under 1 minute, there's no consideration. But some of them are 2 minutes. One of them is 2.5 minutes. Then, we have to seriously penalize them. But if somebody is, one of them is only 1 minute and 2 seconds. If the content is really good, then we should not penalize them so much.
Joel, that raises a question though. If somebody gets a high score for a 2-minute entry, and all of these are viewable by the public, and so they're going to know who the people are who exceeded the time limit. So how fair is that just to penalize them a few scores? I mean, should they be disqualified, or should they be, or do you let them slip through when people are going to know they did not follow the rule and went over the 1 minute limit?
Okay. I think that is for all the judges to consider. So let's find out who are the finalists first, okay? We judge them, and then we have to criticize them really. I'm sorry, we have to evaluate them really closely at the finals meeting. So what will happen is that when you put the score, you might see the 10 highest score, by every judge independently. We add them together, the 10 highest score. Okay, let's say one of the highest score go over 3 seconds, but his work is excellent. So we have to penalize a little bit. So with the judges will finalize, we will discuss, we'll have a session when we talk about how much we should penalize them. Does that make sense? If they all go over 3 seconds, but it's an excellent piece otherwise, we should not, we should still consider them. That's because they go over 2 seconds. Some of them go over 2 minutes. They have to be really excellent to get into the top 10.
Just a clarification, Joel. Help here. Yeah. maybe what we can do to penalize them if they exceed is on the technical aspect.
Right.
Because we have 4 areas, maybe the deduction may come
Yeah.
from the technical.
This is what I'm thinking. If they go over a few seconds, we penalize some technical stuff. If they go over 1 minute, then it's not fair to the people that stick to, 1 minute. So we penalize them very heavily if they go over a lot. Does that make sense?
So if they over 1 minute, I would say over 1 minute, 5 seconds or 1 minute, 10 seconds, because we still allow them maybe around 1 minute, 5 seconds. If they over 1 minute, 5 seconds, then you should cut off all the score from the technical part, right? That's my understanding. Is that Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can give some arbitrary guidelines, which second they over, you penalize so many percentage. We can do that. But I want all the judges to look at all the video, or at least 36 of them, because, if you have the chance, look at all 72 of them, because it only takes you about an hour and a half to do that. But to score, I just want you to be responsible for half of that, because scoring them is much more time consuming than just to look at them. So half of you would be scoring the odd number, half of you will be scoring the even number. And when you come in, and then we'll have a meeting. After I look at that, I would raise some question when I analyze the results coming, and I will just explain to you, and then all the judges will have a say on who we will have a real live session to talk about who should be number 1, who should be number 2, and who should be number 3. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I try to make it not so difficult, technical, that we will wind up discussing little things and not worry about the big picture. But every judge should have a chance to express his or her view as to who are the top 3.
Hello,
So
Tony.
hi, Tony. Thanks for
Joe.
coming.
Hi, Diana.
So this would be recorded for those who cannot make it today. And afterwards, I would write better instruction, the final instruction for you to go. So all you have to do is click on the video, click on the spreadsheet, score it, the one that you're responsible for, and send it back to me in a week. And then I'll compile it. And at that time, I might find some new things that we need to consider. And I will bring it out to the judges so that everybody can have a chance to do that. Is that fair? Because right now I cannot answer your question, because some of them has to be solved when they come up. I cannot anticipate all the questions. I can anticipate most of the questions and most of the area that we have to be careful about. So when everything comes in, I'll show it to the judge, and then we can go from there. We'll try to be as fair as possible. And I think I'm very gratified that we have this thing. I think a lot of people have spent a lot of time doing this. We just want to, the idea is to express the idea that if you look at the video, some of them are refugees from Vietnam, some of them have small business, some of them are very successful. They went to Harvard, they went to MIT. This is all about Asian story. That's the important part. And we should be very fair in judging. Somebody might have a humble background that come to this country, but very moving stories. Somebody might come here, and might have high education and be very successful. We look at them all. And this is the whole idea about this project, is to tell the mainstream media that Asians come from everywhere. We all love this country. We all contribute. That's the whole idea for this exercise. So we try to be as fair in our judging as possible, but we are not up to the Academy Award. Even in the Academy Award, they have politics, right? So we just do the best we can. We just to be fair as we can. Any questions?
Shall I stop the recording?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.
I think